Hello everyone, I'm Arav Singh, and in my upcoming series I'm going to be teaching you all of these cubes. So please like and subscribe to my channel. And our today's cube is the 4x4. So to solve this Rubik's Cube, you should know the 3x3 cube. And if you don't, I have uploaded a video, you can recommend that. And let's start on the journey. I'm just gonna teach you two new moves, which is small r and small l. So small r and small l are basically little inner ones. So it's basically the same moves, small r and small r prime. These are just the basic. So let's get started on how to solve the first stage. So the first stage to solve the cube is to make all the centers, and for this you should have a 3x3 in hand. So for right now I don't have one. So let's create a white center. Now as we can see, there is one piece of white over here. We can create a white center over here. So let's see for the other pieces. One here. But when we bring this up, we see that this piece gets disturbed. So what we will do is we'll move this apart and bring this up. So now these two are there. Now let's see for the other pieces. Okay, so we have one here, but again it's getting disturbed. So we'll move this like this and turn these two layers up. But now because this has gotten disturbed, we'll move these two on the left side and reverse these two layers. So now we have three and we just need to find one. The last one piece is over here. Now as we can see, it is on the top left, so you have to just turn your upper layer like this and keep your this piece and just move the L layers, move this aside and bring this back. So now white center is solved. So now because our white center is done, we will make a yellow center. So let's flip around the cube, and here is the place where we make our yellow center. So I can see one piece over here, but if I rotate this, I see that the yellow and white gets disturbed. So first I'll rotate the yellow, I'll move this up. Now I see that the white center has gotten disturbed. So I'll move this out of the way and bring this down. So now white center is still safe and we have three yellows. Now let's find the last piece, which is right here. Now as I mentioned, we have to bring the piece on the top left like this, and this should be the shape when you're taking the piece up. Then you will move these two left side layers, U, and reverse these back. So now our both centers are done safely. So now as we can see, our yellow and white centers are done. Let's shift to the blue center. So maybe you can create the blue center over here. Now let's find the pieces. Okay, so I can see two blue pieces here and these two are opposite. So I'll move this aside of the way and I'll move these two layers. So now as I can see, I have three pieces of blue and one over here. So now we'll just bring this to the top left, move this like this, rotate the LW layer, rotate the U and back. Now blue is as well as done. Now we'll go to the green center, which is the opposite. So now we are done with the blue center. Let's shift to the green center, which is the opposite. Now as I can see these two, so I can shift this up here. But when I shift this up here, I can see that the blue is getting disturbed. So I'll bring this down and keep these both in the same row. So now when I lift this up, I'll move this aside and bring it back. Now this piece had gone here, so when I brought this back, it came over here. Now let's find the last green piece, which is right here. It's already on the top left, so we'll move the upper layer and move these two layers. Put the U and clockwise and these two down. So now 4 centers are done. Now we just need to do the red and orange center. So now let's create a red center. So I don't think the red is supposed to be here because the blue is over here. So the blue is always on the right side when the white side is facing up. So let's create the orange center. Now as we can see, we can actually put this like this, but these two are getting disturbed. So we'll bring this back and do the same thing. We'll put them in the same rows, rotate this twice, move this aside and rotate this back. Now both of our centers are done. So all the 6 centers are done. So now after we solve the centers, our second step is to solve the edges. So let's get going. Now as you can see, a 3x3 doesn't need to be paired up with edges, but if you look in these two, you can see that we have to create the edges. So let's create them. So let's find another piece which includes red and white. So right here. So we'll just bring this over here. Now we'll move the upper layer and see that now these two have joined. We'll move this over here. So now when we got this up, we'll see that these two are broken edges and they are not paired up. So we'll bring them on this side, move this back and again put our centers on their correct colors. So the centers are still not harmed and we have created one edge. Going to the second edge. Let's find a piece again. Okay, so blue with white, blue with white. Now we'll bring this down. Now we'll move this over here. So now they've paired up. We'll rotate this up. See that this is a broken edge. Bring this down and recenter. So now let's do the same for all the edges. Right. So we've got this here. We'll move this. We'll take this up. But we can't use this edge because we've already paired it up. So we can see that this edge is not paired up. We'll bring this down and do. Okay, now we can see these two. So we can maybe pair these two up. Now like this. We'll again shift this up. Take a broken edge down and recenter. Now here I have another case, whereas this and this are on the same line. So we'll just gonna do a small algorithm. We'll move the upper layers anti-clockwise. R, F prime, U, R prime, F and upper layer anti-clockwise. So now these edges will be paired. Now let's go to the other edges. So maybe we can just pair these two up. Okay, so I'll just move this layer here, switch this up, take a broken edge piece, bring this down and match the centers back. So let's do the same. match. Now we'll bring this up and broken edge, replace. Now let's see for another edge piece, which we can see is right here. So as seen, but it's down, so we'll just shift it towards the up and do the same algorithm. So actually double layer is called UW. So now over here we like have same, so maybe we'll just do the upper ones first. So it will be UW prime, R, F prime, U, R, F, UW. Okay, so now both the edges are done, so that will be easier. Now we can match these two, align these two, shift this up twice and down. Okay, now we have this. We can move this up and the same algorithm, which goes like UW prime, R, F prime, U, R prime, F, UW. So it's paired. Now let's just see. So this is a little complicated case where we have to do the last two edges. So these are just the last two. So I need this to come here and this to come down. So what I'm gonna do is I'll just do Ri2, B prime, D, R, and they will come in the same rows, and we'll do the same algorithm, UW prime, R, F prime, U, R prime, F, UW. And now our edges are done. Let's go to the third. So our next step is the white cross. So now we are going to flip over the cube, and keeping yellow as the center, we are going to put all the white on the edges. So let's do that. So we have one already over here, so we can keep this over here and flip it around, but it's not happening. So what we can do is we can keep it like this and move it. So now we got three, just one last is remaining, which is right here. So we'll keep it underneath. So we will move this up, and now we have the edges over here. So now, keeping the white center and the four white edges on top, look at the center four colors and align them with the above two colors, and bring the layer and move the layer twice, so that we can bring this back over here and do the same for all. Now we can see that these two colors are red. So we'll bring the red center, which is over here. So we'll move this like this and rotate this down. So now two are over here. Now we can see that these two are matching, but this is not white. So we'll not do this. We can do this. So we'll look for the blue center, which is right here. We'll move it twice and rotate this down. And just the last one, we need the green center, which is right here, and rotate this layer twice. So now our white cross is done and it's aligned with its centers. Now we are gonna fix the corners in the right places. So now, if you look at the cube carefully, we have a tricky situation. White is over here, which is okay, but blue should be on this side of the cube and orange should be on this side of the cube. So now, how do we fix this situation? you just have to do an algorithm. So follow this algorithm. Hold the cube and the algorithm goes like this: R prime, D prime, R, D. Now we have this piece down, so we'll rotate it on this side of the cube, and we'll do the same algorithm to get this corner piece up. R prime, D prime, R, D. Now it is up, but it should be the other way. So we'll again do the algorithm: R prime, D prime, R, D. 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 Now we have this corner over here, and let's move on to the next corners. Now we can see that this corner can also go up over here, so we'll use the same algorithm: R prime, D prime, R, D. Okay. Now this corner is already in place, but it needs to be turned around. So the same algorithm: R prime, D prime, R, D. R prime, D prime, R, D. Now just the last corner, which is right here, so we'll bring it underneath and do the same algorithm: R prime, D prime, R, D. Now our white is solved with the corners. Now our next step is to flip over the cube, and don't bother about the yellow. We have to make the edges of the other 4 colors. Now take these center 4 pieces, and this is matching with the upper 2 edge pieces. So now we have to bring this edge over here. So follow this algorithm, which goes like U prime, L prime, U, L, U, F, U prime, F prime. Now this edge has come over here. Now let's do the same for other edges. This edge we can't because this contains yellow color. We can do this edge, so we'll match this to the orange center. Now this edge has to go to the right side, so we'll do this formula which goes the kind of other way around, which is U, R, U prime, R prime, U prime, F prime, U, F. Now our edges come over here, and just this last one. So now this edge has to go to the left, so we'll do the same algorithm we used first, which goes like U prime, L prime, U, L, U, F, U prime, F prime. Now we see that we have put all the edges in the right places. Now our next step is to create the yellow cross. Now in creating the yellow cross, you can get 3 cases: either a hook, a bar, or this rare case which is called as parity. So right now I have that. So let's look on to the algorithm of that. It goes like small r prime, U2, small l, F2, small l prime, F2, small r2, U2, small r, U2, small r prime, U2, F2, small r2, F2. Now we have made a yellow cross. Now here's the second case, which is a hook. So here's the algorithm to solve the hook: F, U, R, U prime, R prime, F prime. This is a really small algorithm, and we have a yellow cross made. Now this is the third case, and this case is called a bar. To solve this, here's the algorithm: F, R, U, R prime, U prime, F prime. Now we have have the cross made and all our 3 cases are solved. Now our next step is to solve the yellow. Now if you see, yellow is over here wherein it has to be over here, and this yellow is over here wherein it has to be over here. So let's do these steps and solve this. So the first algorithm is R U R prime U R U U R prime. Now we have a cross again, so we'll repeat the same algorithm. R U R prime U R U U R prime. Now it looks like we have the same case, but no, these two are facing this side. So now we'll do the same algorithm. R U R prime U R U U R prime. Now we have one on the top left side, so we'll do this algorithm. L prime U2 L U L prime U L. Now this is on the bottom right, so we'll rotate the layer to bring it on the top left and do the same algorithm. L prime U2 L U L prime U L. And now we have our yellow color solved. Now in this time we can have various cases. So right now I have 2 solved colors and 2 unsolved. Now I see that these 2 edges need to be swapped for the cube to solve. In this way, I'll hold the cube in such a way when one solved side is facing me and one is facing to the left side, one solved side, and one unsolved side is facing to the right and the back, and do this algorithm. UW2 RW2 U2 small r2 U2 RW2 U2. Now as we can see, we only have one solved side and 3 unsolved. So now we need this color to come over here, this to go here and this to go here. So just keep the one solved side on your back and do this algorithm. F U prime L R prime F L prime R U prime F, and now your cube will be solved. Now sometimes you can even have a case where you need this edge to come here, this edge to go here and this edge to go here. So you're just going to perform this algorithm, which goes like F U L R prime F L prime R U F, and now your whole cube would be solved.